Good morning, Earthlings. Good morning, everyone. Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is January 11th, 2020, and I am back with another vlog to feast your beautiful eyes and ears indubitably upon my little minxes. Well, it's a gloomy one today. It is forecasted to rain all day long, and I am delivering all day long today, so it's going to be an interesting one, but it is making me sleepy. I just love sleeping and staying in bed all day and just watching Netflix and just eating food when it's rainy out and gloomy out. And I wish it were an option for today, but it's not. So we are going to get things rolling. I gotta go make my coffee real quick though because Papa needs it. So I've got my coffee and I am just making some notes on quote of the day. I am a little bit behind. I normally plan a little bit, but I haven't yet today because I've just been like scatterbrained. But I've got a lot on the plate today. I am delivering all day. I need to stop in at the bookstore because today they're having the dollar sale, and I have some things that I've set aside for myself that I want to go get while they're only $1. And then at some point we need to go and pick up some things from Walmart. Zachary's out of Cokes, and we need to get some grocery items, but that will probably not happen until after I get finished delivering tonight, because I want to have those funds available to me, the delivery funds available to me to buy groceries and such. Body stuff today. My back and hips and such are not hurting as bad as they did yesterday. I did keep it really simple last night with the yoga, and I did not do much. I just did passive stretching, which seemed to help at the time, and then I seem okay this morning. My mom and I were talking about how, especially when you have body issues, when the barometric pressure changes, when like a cold front or a warm front is moving in and there's rain coming and such, it can really mess with your joints and nerves and all of these things, especially when you have pre-existing conditions. So I definitely think that played a small role in it, at least. But yeah, today I'm feeling better. I'm still a little sore and such, but we power through, we persevere. I didn't actually get to do any reading in Uncle Silas yesterday, which is fine. I actually spent the time that I would have been reading talking with a friend of mine, Anna, who surprised me with the visit yesterday. She was over this direction and decided to pop in, and we chatted for a little while. It was a good time, so I really enjoyed that. We also then finished the second episode of Dracula on Netflix, the 3-part series made by the BBC, and we were absolutely we enjoyed every minute of it. The episodes are long, and so they kind of start slowly like a movie does. So it's almost like watching a 3 installment really long movie like Stephen King used to make way back in the day. But anyway, it was so good. The end of episode 2 was so good that we had to really fight to not watch the third one because I had other things to get accomplished, and it was already midnight by the time we finished that. But yeah, if you guys aren't watching it, I definitely recommend. Alright, so that's enough talk about yesterday. Let's get to Zen quote of the day. It is by Mark Twain and goes a little bit like this. The best way to cheer yourself up, cheer everybody else up. So I love this quote on so many different levels. First off, just at face value, if you really want to cheer yourself up, cheer everyone else up. It really does make a huge difference. Like, if you're in a bad mood, like trying to make somebody else laugh will invariably make you laugh, and it's just interesting how that works out. But more so, what I'm interested in talking about is the concept of being of service to your community or to your fellow human beings as a way to bring into your life the things that you need, the successes that you need, because it really does work that way. What you give to others will be given to you. Now, sometimes this seems counterintuitive, right? I know it does to me in certain situations, right? When you're considering the laws of attractions or the way that universal laws, and you think about the fact that, oh, okay, I need more abundance in my life. For instance, I need a better financial situation currently in this moment. And what's interesting is a really effective way to bring that about is by giving of your financial situation to other people. What it does is it puts you in a mindset of having plenty of abundance, and it also makes you feel really, really good about money, right? When you give to others and they are so grateful for so little, it puts things in really good perspective and also makes you feel really good about doing something financial for somebody else. When we do that, it puts us in a really kind of magical place mentally and emotionally, and that magical place sort of brings financial or whatever kind of abundance you're shooting for into your realm or reach. In recovery, addiction recovery, they talk a lot about being of service. If you want to really have a strong recovery program, the best thing that you can do is be of service to other addicts or other alcoholics. And the reason why that works is because it puts you in a place of not only doing good for other people and recognizing and that kicking back goodness to you, but it also is really good at reminding you where you come from, and when you're helping someone that's younger in their recovery and you're looking at them and going, man, I remember that, I don't want to go back there, and I feel so strongly about that. It keeps it at the forefront of your mind where you come from, and you're less likely to return. Being of service to other people is kind of a dual purpose, right? And I'm mentioning the dual purpose mostly because not everyone is so keen on the laws of attraction or the kind of magic of the universe. And so if you don't so much buy into that, that's fine, because being of service still is tremendously useful in the fact that it keeps your perspective very clear, very clean, right? Okay, so if you are looking at your situation and saying, I have this struggle, and you recognize that struggle in another person and help them through it, especially if they're struggling worse than you are, that gives you perspective on your situation. Maybe my situation's not so bad, and if I'm in a position that I can help this person, maybe my situation's not as bad as I had originally thought. So it's really great at giving you perspective. Now, if you are one that has a belief system, believes in kind of these checks and balances of the universe, or that these natural universal laws of the universe, or a God concept, then you will know that most major religions and the universal laws state, that what you do unto others will be brought back to you, especially when you align in a positive and strongly positively emotional place within yourself in regards to those things. Good things in those areas will come back to you. And so being of service also serves the purpose of making you feel good about that specific area. I mentioned the finances before, but it can also just be like, if you're struggling with depression, seeking out and finding someone who struggles with depression as well and helping them, a lot of times will put such great perspective in your life and bring help into your world, because it's just very natural that once you feel better about helping somebody else, that help will then return to you. And that's just my take on being of service. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. My past couple of vlogs have been like well over 15 minutes, so I wanted to keep it short. But just remember, if you want to cheer yourself up, cheer everybody else up. If you are struggling in an area in your life, seek out and help those that struggle in the same area. It's going to give you perspective. And if you believe in universal law and believe in or God concept or religion or whatever, it doesn't matter. They all believe the same thing. If you go out and help somebody that struggles with the same thing, God or the universe or law of attraction will bring help in that same area back to you. For you cannot outgive the universe. You cannot outgive God. So don't forget that, guys. If you are struggling, don't get stuck within yourself. Get outside of yourself. Focus on the people around you. Help them, and help will invariably come your way. I love you guys very much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm out on my first delivery, and I just wanted to add something to what I've said for Zen Quote of the Day. And it's a very important part of this whole concept of like helping others, being of service to your community. Especially when you're dealing with the laws of attraction, when you are being of service to other people, you need to do it of pure intent. So you can't begrudgingly go help someone and then expect the kindness to return to you because you didn't do it for the right reasons, right? When you go to help people and to be of service to people, you do it because it's the right thing to do and because people need help and because you want to help people. If you do it for that reason, then it will return back to you. But if you only ever go out there to help people just simply because I want something in return, then your help and your service is not of pure intent and it won't yield the same result. It may eventually help in some way. It may still remind you of, it may still give you perspective, but it's not going to yield the same return as far as spiritually goes. It will still help in the one component, but not in the other. So just keep that in mind. It needs to be of pure intent and it needs to be because you want to do it, okay? So don't go out there and help people only because you want things, and don't go out there and just help people and then begrudge them the things that you're giving them or helping them with. It serves no purpose other than to just drive you crazy and make people feel bad about asking for help. So don't do that, guys. But I know you would. I know you won't. I know you weren't going to do that anyway. But it always, especially when I'm giving advice or giving, trying to impart wisdom, I need to be thorough. And it's more so for me than it is for you guys. A lot of this talking, a lot of these advice things, a lot of this Days of Zen is to help me stay focused too. So just remember that I'm talking really more so to myself than directly at you guys, but I hope that indirectly it helps you very much. And with that, I will stop talking now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? All finished for today, and I'm not going to talk long because I already talked a bunch today. So, but I delivered all day and it was super good. I finally had a nice, really busy day from start to finish, and I made some really good money. So I'm very happy about that. And it all came from talking to you guys and staying positive and keeping a good perspective on life and being as zenful as humanly possible. So thanks guys for being there to talk to. I love you very much. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.